Another day in paradise. We about to do a review of the soft white underbelly interview with NaNa. You know what I'm saying? That's her name. Somebody sent this to me and they said, hey, Ambassador Ron, I think you should do a review, you know what I'm saying, of this, because this interview is interesting. It really gives you insight on what's really going on within the lifestyle and how a lot of young ladies, you know, think, and also what a lot of young ladies go through. So somebody actually sent me this live, and what I want you guys to do is to hit that thumbs up button. Let me open right here. 1 second. Hold on. Let me do this. So I got all messages. Top of it. What's the word? Another day in paradise. So we're gonna hit that thumbs up button. We'll write it on the review, and we're gonna talk about it.
I feel a lot of different places, but that's mainly it. I mean, I grew up in a small town near Stockton, Rio Vista,
and everybody volume now, man. So the audio is not an issue no more. You know what I'm saying? I seen people in the comment section saying, let's all send Ambassador Ron some super chats and let's send him some consultation, or let's put our money together and hopefully he can make it happen. We don't have that issue anymore. You know what I'm saying? It was one simple issue. So, you know what I'm saying? But before we even continue, I ain't gonna lie, that's a fly background. I'm not gonna lie, that's cool little background. Nothing too crazy, nothing too hectic. Hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe.
Most of my life.
Stockton's Northern California.
Yeah.
And tell me about your family growing up.
My family.
One thing that I noticed before you even continue, why majority of the interviews I see, they all got puff bars. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that doing a lot of it. Now, this review is not to speak bad about a character or anything. It's just for a lot of individuals that haven't seen this interview to get updated. I want you guys to know the state of the game and the type of young ladies that's in the lifestyle. I don't condone or promote any criminal activities whatsoever, but this interview was much needed. So we're gonna continue. I just noticed that a lot of these interviews, they all got puff bars, man. I noticed that.
Well, I don't really speak to them anymore. My dad and my mom, my dad was very abusive, and growing up, I would just be around all of that, and him like abusing, like my mother, she left when I was a baby because he would abuse her a lot, and so every like woman that would come into his life, he'd mess it up, he'd fuck it up because he'd abused on them, and so I wouldn't really see my mom just here and there, maybe for like a couple of days.
I want you guys to take notes. So initially she said that her father was abusive. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to know the state of the lifestyle and what a lot of young ladies are going through. You know what I'm saying? What a lot of the young ladies go through. And the reason why she may pick what she picks or chooses who she chooses. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. That's right, he got his sinful piece set up. I miss Lowe's good old day. Man, I got the whole little setup. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole setup. You know what I mean? I got the whole little, man, I got the, hold on, get the mic. You know what I'm saying? I had to get the whole little setup, man. Rest in peace, simple. You know what I'm saying?
Throughout my life.
So you stayed with your dad that long?
Yes, mostly my dad, but mostly my grandma as well, because when he would be out on the streets, not being able to take care of me, I'd be staying with my grandma. So that's like my everything, my grandma. But, yeah, so once I got a little older and he got custody of me and my grandma had passed, he started taking the anger out on me. And so everything that he used to do to those women, he started doing to me. And so he had about 2 more kids while I was growing up, and he became into hard drugs. So I had to be like the mother, and I had to be like that person, and to take care of them. So it's like, it was hard. How old were I when?
When this was going on?
When
you had to take care
my whole like high school, middle school type life. So, yeah.
Makes your teenage years very difficult.
Yeah, but it also has impacted my life and actually somewhat good and bad things because it makes me the person I am because this is a crazy world. So it did help me to become the person I am now and just know things that I wouldn't probably know till later on in life. So
Like what kind of things did you learn?
being more mature for one. For two, just I'm not a mom or anything, but if it ever came to that, I'd know what to do and
know how
stuff,
to-
you know.
Makes
It
sense.
just helped me with it and just showed me what from right and wrong, even though I had to figure it out on myself. But I'm still proud of myself for that. So
You graduated high school?
I dropped out actually. Yeah, I dropped out and I kind of found my way into this.
What age were you when you started doing this?
I've been doing this for 2 years and I'm 19.
So I want you guys to understand something. She dropped out and she found her way into this. So I want you to understand, in the beginning of the interview, she said that her father was abusive and she dropped out of school and she found her way. So take mental notes and understand there's a lot of young ladies that she's probably a different nationality, but she's going through exactly what she's going through right now. So take mental notes, and I want you guys to understand what you're dealing with. So when you come across a lot of these young ladies, their background, not to say it's justifiable for some of the wrongdoings or the mistakes, not saying all the mistakes are justifiable, but you have to understand some of these young ladies are not even passing high school. You know what I'm saying? And she's a pretty young lady, you know what I'm saying? She look good and all this stuff can be the root issue on why she's acting the way she's acting. And she's not being obnoxious, she's not being disrespectful, she's not being none of that. But a lot of the choices that they make within the lifestyle, via the type of guys that they decide to go with, a lot of times they choosing wrong. But we're gonna continue, and I want you guys to take notes. Like, share, and subscribe. There's nothing but bird brains. There's nothing but bird brains. Some of them, I'm gonna say this. Some of them are bird brains. You got some young ladies that are straight bird brains, and you got some young ladies, they just need somebody to bring the best out of them. They actually want to do well. They actually want to prosper in life. They actually want something out of life. So that's not every young lady, but there are that do want something out of this lifestyle and out of life in general.
Now, so I started as a minor and I was 17, and because I was around bad influenced me to do this stuff, but there's a bad side of it. If you are with the right people and you have the right mindset,
Pride said something that's facts. He said beauty can be a curse if they ain't got, and that is a fact. And I'm glad you pointed that out, because a lot of individuals will look at her and say, man, she look good, she bad. They won't do any type of thorough inventory on her history. It's sad that soft white underbelly does a way deeper dive into her than her actual folks. Not saying that she has folks, but I'm just saying in general, you know what I'm saying, that soft white underbelly, he do more of a thorough inventory. He look more into her history than a lot of guys within the lifestyle do. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes in the lifestyle don't ask no questions. But here, soft white underbelly, you know what I'm saying, he's sitting up here asking these questions, actually getting to know, you know, her background and what she goes through, you know what I'm saying? And who she is. Some dudes skip over all that. It's sad that a lot of individuals will only know a little bit about the young lady if they watch a soft white underbelly interview. But it's the truth.
not going to be as bad. But I definitely did
Top
go
of
through
it.
a lot of bad and guys and experiences along the way for sure.
What's been the worst thing you've seen?
Seen or happened to
That you've
me?
been
A
through?
lot of worse pimps and guys, you know what I'm saying? Continue though.
Been
What's
through.
happened to you?
A lot of things. Let me see. For one, which is very common, a lot of guys are very abusive in this industry for sure. So they would, let me think, they would abuse me in ways like, you know, hitting and stuff like that. But
Now, if we go back to the beginning of the live, she said that her father was abusive. You know what I'm saying? And her father was abusive towards, you know what I'm saying, her mother. So she's pretty much picking the exact same individual that pretty much abused her mother. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of young ladies within this lifestyle, we're gonna continue with this live, but a lot of young ladies within the lifestyle, all they're doing is picking their father or sperm donors. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are not actually saying, you know what, let me make a conscious decision. Let me make a logical decision to pick somebody that wasn't like my father. It's almost like they're picking all they know. It's familiar. You know what I'm saying? Top of it, Ace again, what's happening? Major game to game, what's happening? But we're going to continue with the interview, and I want you guys to take notes and continue to pay attention, because you have to look at yourself too and say, am I a reflection of what she's familiar with? Or does she actually want to elevate? Does she actually want to be a better woman? Or am I just a reflection of how she was raised? You know what I'm saying? We're going to continue. Because how she was raised can play a major role in success or failure. Not that if you were raised in an abusive household that you'll never experience success. She has to want change, and she has to actually be accepting of change. But we're going to continue. Blessings to the game. Shout out to Punchy.
It's alright, maybe you block it out of your memory.
I know, I'm trying to think
It's okay.
of something. What was something like that?
You don't need to dig it up.
Or
It's okay, don't worry about it. Where do you stand?
And I'm going to say this too, because there's two sides to everything. Some young ladies, all they know is abuse, right? Because they seen it growing up, and some of them get turned on by abuse. Some of them like that. Some young ladies, the only thing they respect is physical force. Slapping her upside the head, whooping the bitch ass. Sometimes, you know, that's what the only thing she responds to. That's the only thing she respects, because she's identified a man as somebody that pretty much uses force. He gonna kick the bitch ass. You know what I mean? And I could tell during this interview, when she was talking, she was just recalling all the things that she might have did that was considered out of pocket, and she was also considering all the things that she didn't do, and she still got her ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? By just watching her live. But top of it, blessings to everybody in the live. That like button, like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna continue.
I stay kind of everywhere, to be honest.
Yeah.
I be staying at rooms a lot just because I'm staying with my friend.
And drugs are a part of your life?
Actually, oh yeah, that is something to talk about. When I first started, I wasn't in.
I know you like, Ron, stop pausing the video, but I have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying with a friend in a room. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot of the young ladies in the lifestyle now. You know what I'm saying? The outer appearance, she look good. You know what I'm saying? She look good. The outer appearance, she look good, but you know what I mean? Her introduction is the reason for the lack of production. You know what I'm saying? She was raised in a physically abusive household. You know, she chose somebody that's physically abusive, and now she's under the impression that, you know what, I might as well do this by myself. And she's pretty much surviving day to day in a home or a motel room, you know what I'm saying, with her friend. You know what I mean? And her mindset may be, not to say her mindset is, but her mindset may be right now, why do I need to pee? Why do I need to choose a gentleman of leisure right now? You know what I'm saying? I gave her a chance and it didn't work. Or her mindset may be, I'm waiting for my nigga to get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, I was in an abusive relationship, and he went down for doing some shit, probably. Right now, I'm just staying with my friend until my nigga get out of jail. I'll entertain niggas here and there, but, you know, I'm going to wait till he get out of jail, you know what I'm saying? And when he got out of jail, that's when I'm going to deal with my nigga. Yeah, more than likely, that's her mind. We not saying nothing, P. Chop the whole video. We here for it, for sure. Most females don't really want change or a man of standards, facts. We gonna continue the video, because I'm interested in seeing that her mind frame. I'm interested in seeing if she hit home and say, I wanna do better, I wanna improve, I want elevation, and I'm accepting of it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these interviews is a cry out for, you know, they want acceptance, or it's a cry out for help. You know, it could be a man that she can trust and she takes serious, or even rehab. It all depends. You know, a lot of these videos, that's what these videos are for. But we're gonna continue with the live.
Into drugs and stuff. I was very against it, honestly. And I ran into this one guy, and it wasn't even, I didn't even know about this pimping, hoeing and stuff. I really just wanted a relationship with him. And, you know, being young and dumb, you get so attached and just would want to do anything for the person. So I'm doing it for him because, you know, I wanted to be in his life. So I would do anything to do that. And one day he was just like, okay, well, you be getting tired. I want you to stay up, have energy so you can make more money. So he's got on pills like Euros and E-pills, which will keep you up. And so I tried it, and I was scared because I saw what my family.
Let me say this again. I said this in the beginning. A lot of what she's saying is what a lot of young ladies in the lifestyle go through. You know what I'm saying? She want to stay up, so she take drugs, and this right here. The introduction can destroy a lot of young ladies. Her introduction can be the reason for her lack of production, her elevation, or self-destruction. Hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again. Her introduction could be the reason for her lack of production, elevation, or self-destruction. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. We're gonna continue.
And everyone have went through, as me growing up, I didn't want to end up like that. So I was doing my little research stuff, and I did it, and it didn't make me feel like crazy, like a street. It just made me feel up. So I thought, okay, it's not really do nothing to me. So I just kept going and going to where I would take like 6 pills at once, like 6 Euros, 6 E-pills.
What's a euro?
It's like ecstasy. I wouldn't take the real ones. I would take the fake ones, which is bad because I didn't know a lot about that stuff. But yeah, I kept taking a lot day and night for me to stay up, and I would stay up for days, several days, you know, sleeping. And I lost a lot of weight from that. And that really, like, when I was maybe 85 pounds, that's when I started to notice, I'm like, and a lot of people are just like commenting saying like, you don't look healthy, like something's wrong. So that's when it kind of made me snap out of it.
85 pounds is, how tall are you?
Yeah, I'm like what, 2.
I see.
Yeah, my mom's short, so.
What do you weigh now?
Honestly, I didn't check, but I'm probably around 110, 115.
Yeah, 85 is.
Yeah, so
good.
that's, and so that's what made me like start worrying about myself. And then life is hard, so I didn't really give a fuck. So I started just doing more and started introducing myself to other things. Being around that one person is gonna lead me to other people that's gonna introduce me to stuff like that. So honestly, I've done a lot of drugs in my life. I'm safe to say I don't do them anymore, which I'm very proud of myself for that. But I was stuck on crystal for the longest, coke. I finished like grams in 2 days.
And see, like I said, a lot of what she's going through is what a lot of young ladies in the lifestyle go through. She said she was stuck on crystal, coke, you know what I'm saying? And if you look at a lot of soft white underbelly interviews with a lot of young ladies that's in the lifestyle, they all have a similar, not all, but majority of them have a similar story. And you might think, okay, well, the way she was raised, you know, that was a gateway to her being on drugs and all these other things. No, I encourage those that say that to listen to my other live. Drugs and alcohol got nothing to do with this game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of young ladies, they're gullible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, gullible. You know what I'm saying? They're curious, their curiosity, being gullible, and their curiosity in the beginning of the video. She said I was young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty, and she actually seems like she has some intelligence. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty, she seems like she got some intelligence. At the end of the day, it's just that the curiosity, you know, the searching for love, the searching for sensations, the searching to be accepted. You You know what I mean? But that search for love can lead a lot of young ladies down a dark road. We're gonna continue.
It was bad. And that coke makes you lose a lot of weight too, so I was going through it. And then I would get stuck on the pills again, and just all that stuff at once for years is, yeah.
And you're still very young.
Yeah. But I'm just starting to get out of that, for sure.
She's very nervous right now. I can tell just by her body language. She's nervous. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna continue.
How long have you been in Los Angeles?
I've been in and out of Los Angeles just because I know that there's a lot of opportunities and good money sometimes.
But you live here or you live?
No, I don't. I come out here for work.
And where do you live?
I would say Oakland.
Okay.
I just came from Oakland like yesterday actually. So yeah, I just came out here again.
And you have a gentleman helping you?
Yeah, I do. But I love him. He's very different, and it more looks at it as business, not like, bitch, you're my dog or something. You know what I mean? Because a lot of guys will treat you like that, and that's not cool at all.
That's nice.
So.
But you give him all your money.
She's still figuring out who she is, swinging that chair, biting the lip. Then again, she could be camera shy. It seems camera shy, and it doesn't really seem like she wants to do this interview. I'm saying it don't seem like she really wants to do the interview. Seems kind of shy, and the person that she's with, she's still optimistic. You know what I'm saying? She's not 100% mentally invested. He seems like a nice guy, but only time will show. Only time will tell. I can just tell based off her body language where her mindset is. You know what I'm saying? If she's dealing with somebody right now, she said it's business. It's not dog, like, because a lot of young ladies, like, again, they're searching for love. They're searching for love. You know, that's really what it is. And a lot of guys within the lifestyle, you know, there's a miscon. You know what I'm saying? Either the individual, he's not a gentleman of leisure, and he shouldn't be in the lifestyle at all, and all he wants is some damn money, or he wants to elevate within the lifestyle, and she interprets it as he just wants some money. The problem is a lot of people start off in the lifestyle focus on just the money. So that deters a lot of young ladies from dealing with a lot of guys in the lifestyle, is because they make it about the money. And within the lifestyle, they start off being her motherfucking boyfriend. And she confuses him starting off as wanting to be the boyfriend as, oh, he's not making it just about the money. You know, he's not making it just about the money. No. All he's doing is doing boyfriend shit. And you think that he's not making it about the money. He's doing boyfriend shit to get the money. But we're going to continue.
I do, but he spends it all on me. So
Yeah,
he just manages it.
That's how it works when it works.
Yes, he manages it for me because I have a very bad spending problem, and I'll spend.
And there it is right there. I was right. I hit it right on the nail. Look, it's all the money, but he spends it all on me. You know what I'm saying? And see, a gentleman of leisure is not going to just take the money and spend it all on her. A gentleman of leisure is going to say, you know what? I have to make sure I'm right, because if I'm not right, we can't be right. A trick can spend it all on you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said in my previous live, a lot of young ladies are choosing the situation and not the uncommon information. Rest in peace, like Simple used to say. You know, he takes the money and he spends it all on me. He just manages it for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to say, you know what I mean, that you're still not with an authentic representation if what you're saying is true. She can do that by herself. She can spend it on herself. Yeah, but she just said that she has poor money management. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a combination of he's being your boyfriend and he's spending all the money on you. You just found a trick that you were attracted to. We're going to continue.
My money out.
That's the little secret
on
a lot of
bills
people.
and all that stuff.
That's the secret that a lot of people don't understand is that
Yeah.
you girls will spend every cent you make.
Yeah, and it's not perfect. We'll have arguments and stuff. I'm a little bipolar, but at the end of the day, it's cool.
And that's the thing. Gentlemen of leisure and ladies of leisure don't have arguments. And if you respected this man, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't be having arguments. So what I've heard so far, because I'm a firm listener, is that he spends all the trap on you. You know what I'm saying? He manages the money for you. He spends it all on you. You guys have arguments, and he pretty much is your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Came in and didn't get the context. Top of it, another day in paradise. You know what I'm saying? We gonna continue.
Enjoy it.
I'm glad you don't have
And
that.
it's
I just had to say, shout out to my boy Odie the Brody. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Odie the Brody. Everybody like, share, and subscribe.
money. It's a lot of money that people can't even make in a little amount of time.
What do you make a night, roughly?
Well, let's say out here, it depends if it's slow or not. But there's times where I made like 15 to 2,000 a night, which is good.
Mm.
But if it's slow, you could literally make to like 500 around that. So it really,
But even if she make all that, it's still going on outfits. It's still going on her. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna continue.
Or less, you make more or less in Oakland.
it could be around the same, but maybe LA is probably better for money. Yeah.
Emotionally, what does this lifestyle do to you?
Emotionally, it's kind of like a roller coaster. Sometimes I be stressed out to a point where it's like I don't want to do this anymore, because at the end of the day, it is risky. Like I've experienced, for example, one time I was in Stockton working, and there was this guy that wanted to date me for an hour for a band, and I was like, okay, that's fine. And he starts driving, and I'm texting my friend, and I'm like, I didn't have nobody. I was the renegade, so I was by myself at the time. And I was telling her a description of him because I'm just, we're just having each other back. And she's like, I don't know who that is. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then she starts telling me like he was on some weird stuff, trying to take the money, had guns and stuff. So then I started texting. And he's all peeking at my phone, like looking like, like what's up, like what's going on? Started irritated. And so he had me in the car for about 4 hours. And by the time I got out, it was like 4 a.m. of his car. But he drove me to like,
We're going to continue, but let me stop right there. Sinful once said something very profound. He said, bad things happen to young ladies because of no instructions, the wrong instructions, or disobedient to instructions. Dangerous to be in any walk of life without a man. Any walk of life, not just the lifestyle, criminality, any lifestyle is very dangerous. It's dangerous towards your health. It's dangerous towards your spirit. It's dangerous to your emotions. It's very dangerous to not have a man in every walk of life. So that just goes to show you, that from the beginning up until now, she's still searching. You know what I'm saying? Beginning from when her father was abusive, then when she dealt with abusive guys, and she said, you know what, well, these abusive guys are not it. I'm just gonna I'm gonna be with the guy who just pretty much spends all the money on me. She's still in search. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest. I hope she runs in towards a gentleman of leisure, somebody that she trusts and respects enough for her to put him first, and he doesn't abuse her mentally. He elevates her mind and he broadens her horizon. That's my hope for her. We're gonna continue, but she's with somebody based off of what she said. Somebody that takes the money and spends it all on her, and you know what I'm saying? And that right there, you know what I mean? That's not showing that she's with a gentleman of leisure if he, all the money's going to her. And also, how does he motivate you on a mental level? That's my question to the young lady on this live. How has he helped you on a mental level? How have you become a better woman? If somebody asked you, who are you? What would your answer be? Salute, Ron. Good health and blessings. Blessings, man. Shout out to you. We gonna continue. Lex, shout out to Lex. Ace again, what's happening? Like, share, and subscribe.
like in the middle of nowhere, the back end of Stockton, where there's hella like railroads and big old buildings and stuff. And he had to have sex, and he put the gun to my head and said, if we don't have it, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm like, that's crazy, you crazy. So I did it because I didn't want myself to get in any worse situation than it could have been at the moment. And so he did it, and it was very disgusting. He was dripping sweat, like there was something.
And this is my thing. When you make things about the money, when you start off with the money, there's a lot of things that you miss mentally. When you make things about the money, that shows that you don't have any standards. And see, being with somebody with standards can take somebody to a whole different level. And you'll look at the world very different when you're with somebody with standards. I know this is when she was by herself doing a thing by herself, but this is important that you have standards. You know what I'm saying? There's no amount of money in the world. Just because somebody say they got a band, that don't mean hop in the car. Even now, you know what I'm saying? If she's with a gentleman of leisure, if she's with somebody that she considers a gentleman of leisure, even if he has $1,000, that doesn't mean go with that individual. You know what I'm saying? I actually want to tell the young ladies, just because he has 1,000, just do not go with that individual. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of young ladies are gonna have the mentality, I was just trying to make some money. Again, it's gonna take for you to be with somebody that doesn't make it just about for you to understand that you're more important than just the money. Your value. And once you understand your value, I believe that a young lady in a lifestyle can make more money. Because she's going to stand on standards, she's going to stand on her prices and stand on principles at the end of the day. Did she say what race that John was? Just curious. We're going to continue. We're going to find out. Blessings. Top of it.
Like he was off drugs or something. It was a Mexican guy with a hat.
Mexican guy.
And some fake chains and stuff. Acted like he was all this.
That right there. Mexican guy with a hat with fake chains. You know what I'm saying? She should have knew right there that when he had chains on in general, that's not somebody you want to hop in the car with. I'm giving too much game. I don't want to say too much on this live, but that right there, you know what I'm saying? I pretty much figured it's somebody in their 30s or, you know, mid 30s that had a chain, that right there. But when you in the mindset just want to make money, that's what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? A lot of young ladies, they have a distaste and a bitter taste in their mouth about the lifestyle because their introduction and they just can't. Elevation is all, it all depends on what type of young lady you want to be. If you want to be a bitch that just want to get some money, then you're going to go through a lot of bullshit. But if you want to be a lady of leisure with standards, then the lifestyle can be lovely. We're going to get
This beat up van, and it went on for about an hour. But he did have the money already, like that he gave me, which was 1,000. But when we were done, he took it and he put the gun to my head and took my phone and told me to get out of the car. So then I was stranded for about an hour outside. I was scared, honestly. And then I ran into some people and I had to I didn't know any phone numbers by heart or nothing. So I was nervous because it was late. Everyone's gonna start getting home. I was just panicking. But then I had got hold of my friend's Instagram, logging into my account. I had to make a whole new account, following her and everything. And I got hold of her and her friends picked me up. That's one thing. But there's other, crazy little times that the chicks be putting me through. Sometimes you gotta be smarter on whose car you get into because you never know. They can act cool at first and be a whole new thing.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that super chat. Blessings. Shout out to DAG. Big blessings. Appreciate it, man. That's the first super chat of the day.
With you in that car, and so I remember one time I got in a car crash because he was drunk and he fell. It was in, where was it? It was in Oakland, I think. And we were driving down this railroad and
Again, standards are here to protect you. Why are you in the car with somebody that's drunk and driving? You know what I'm saying? It's not all about the money. I have a live called, Is the Lifestyle All About the Money? And I want you guys to go back and go listen to that lifestyle. Is the lifestyle all about money? I be dropping some cold jewels. All of my lives have nothing but jewels and a whole bunch of game. Like, share, and subscribe. We're going to continue.
Yeah. And it stops, it's a whole ditch, so the railroad, and then boom. And the car fell like this. And it was just bad, so I had to go. And I had to run because I had a warrant, and he was talking about, I'm going to call the police because my car, da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh my God, I was running so fast because I heard they're coming. I had this homeless man chasing me down. I'm like, what the fuck going on? He's off drugs. I'm like, dude, crack the fuck out. And I'm just trying to work with him. He was showing me the way back to the blade and everything. I was running butt naked. It's crazy. But yeah.
And see, a lot of young ladies are gonna go through all that because they refuse to choose somebody that they make sure is a little strict, or he don't conduct himself like her favorite rapper. So she's gonna shy away from those individuals because her introduction into the lifestyle, even before the lifestyle, was toxicity. You know what I'm saying? I hate to use that word, but I'm gonna use it in this situation. You know what I'm saying? They shy away from individuals because they're scared of structure. They're scared of somebody with standards. A lot of they are scared of that. You know what I mean? They think that there's not gonna be a balance. It's all gonna be work, and no play. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Like, I totally understand. And sometimes it is work. You know, depending on who you're dealing with and depending what type of young lady you are. You know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say a lot of young ladies are gonna go through exactly what she's saying because they refuse to get with somebody that knows what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because they have the mind. Some of them have the mindset that I'm here for a short time and not a long time. We gonna continue.
You think you'll be doing this for how much longer?
Honestly, if I keep doing it, I want to make the best out of it.
There you go.
In my mind, I know I'm not going to stop anytime soon. So I want to make the best of it. I really want to find the right person. Like, I feel like I have to stack the money and then build with that money.
You have money saved up already?
Not that much, because I'm a little spender for real. But I do want to work.
There you have it right there. You know what I'm saying? You're giving somebody all this money, he's supposed to spend it on you, but you don't have that much stacked up because you're a spender. I can just tell right now that, you know, what she's saying, it doesn't add up. You know, I do a good job at lying in this interview. Can everybody still see my camera? Let me know if everybody can still see it. I want to make sure I can see it.
I'm not for sure. That's something I need to work on. But I like to do nails and stuff. I want to get into like a stuff.
But I want you guys to realize what she said. I don't have any money stacked up. I'm a big spender. But initially she got with this person because, I mean, I'm still trying to figure out why you got with them. I mean, because maybe he's all the money on you. We're going to continue.
A little business. So if this is the route that I want to do right now, I can use it for something else and start my business, little beauty business, and use that money to go towards that.
It's just like a lot of other bras in the lifestyle. They want to start a nail tech business. You don't have to hoe to become a nail tech. You don't have to go through all these iniquities, hopping out of tricks cars, you know, almost putting your life out in the line. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with sweaty tricks, with fake chains and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Getting robbed, potentially raped, just to become a fucking nail tech. And I can tell she's to do good. It's just that she hasn't found that individual that's going to talk to her the way I am. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have somebody to tell her, you don't have to go through all this to be no damn nail tech. You go work at Chic Shoe Palace. You go work a job. You don't put your life out on the line, you know what I'm saying, just to be a nail tech. Now, if you're going to be in this lifestyle, it's important that you do have some folks that you take serious, and that, you know, folks is not somebody that just pretty much spin the whole trap on you. And if you don't have anything stuck, what's really going on? Because, and my thing is this, how do you even know what is stacked up in general if you giving him all the money? Yeah, see, it's a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions I have, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this, and I said this in the beginning. This is a prime example of a lot of young ladies in the lifestyle right now. No matter what blade you go to, no matter where you go, young lady, her background's very similar to a lot of young ladies. Her story's very similar. She was in an abusive, pretty much relationship. You know what I'm saying? With somebody that wasn't a gentleman of leisure, he wasn't no P, and he's stacking the money, and that's how a lot of these dudes get their way in the door with these broads. They tell her, "I'm gonna stack the money for you." Then he fuck up all the money. Now she not trying to hear nothing. Nobody's saying, because you don't help her stack it, and you end up spending it on bullshit. You really don't know what's going on at all. You know what I'm saying? You really haven't said anything about this man's character. You have yet to say anything about his characteristics. She's still searching. You know what I mean? Anybody can get your nails done. Anybody can get your hair done. You don't even need to pay a pimp to get your hair and nails done. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, but we gonna continue.
I feel like that would be a good idea.
Isn't it dressed like that? Isn't it cold as can be outside?
It do be cold, and actually I don't even dress like this all the time. Like, I'll go out in gray leggings and like a little reveal.
Can everybody see? Can everybody see? Let me know if everybody can see. You know what I'm saying? Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you guys can see. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Mr. Reed, top of it. Can everybody see? Because on my end, everybody see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, you cool. We can hear it and see. Okay, for sure.
Shirt and some heels
More money dressed
and
like this.
a fur coat and make good money like that. I went out on the bed and people can hate on me whatever they want. I don't care. I was in SAC and I was wearing booty shorts, some slides, and a hoodie, like a real hoodie, black hoodie, and I'm good money. You don't need to be dressed up like all naked to be getting money. Well, for me at least, because I'm pretty.
Yeah.
This is the mindset of a lot of young ladies in the lifestyle. I dress up, I'm naturally pretty. And she is pretty. You know what I'm saying? She pretty.
What do you think people that aren't
But
from
she
the
said I don't gotta be all naked. I mean, shit, what you got on it, you know what I'm saying? What's up with it, top of it?
lifestyle don't understand about it?
I feel like people that aren't doing what I'm doing, they'll judge. They'll judge a lot, but it's like at the end of the day, I could see where you're coming from, but at the end of the day, it's our lives. We're gonna make our choices, and we're gonna do what we do. But
Hustle.
yeah,
No, this is not my work. You know what I'm saying? No, this is not my work. You know what I mean? But she does look good, and she seems like she's still searching for something great.
just like guys go out and sell drugs, and people go working at a restaurant. Y'all still gonna make your money. I'm still gonna make mine. I'm just making more than you.
Do you think prostitution should be legalized?
Yes. Of course me saying it. But yes, I feel like if it's not, I feel like what they should really be looking for is the dirty tricks that be trying to.
If you or a family member experienced damage in the LA fires, register to receive compensation.
Hey, look, that's a little.
Kill these people, these girls.
Hey, that's the ad or whatnot. That was a little 5-second break for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna continue.
That's what they need to be looking for. But no, I feel like it's fine. Honestly, it's just like hustling. That's what it is.
How do you think you've changed in the couple of years you've been doing it?
I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a little shy girl that I don't know. I just wasn't the same. But just being around people changed me, honestly. But
How do you think you've changed your, unmet?
And that's the thing right there. You know what I'm saying? How have you changed since you've been in the lifestyle? She didn't say, you know what? I'm so glad I met the man that I'm with now. I'm motivated. I'm inspired. I'm a better woman. This is what a woman is. This is what it looks like. Not saying that she has to be, use that particular answer, but she never really mentioned the guy that she's with in regards to, how he's motivated her, and you know what I mean? Because what have you learned since you've been in this lifestyle?
my dad always told me to stay away from these men. They're never gonna do you right. I went right to him. But I don't know. I've always been thirsty for men, but now especially, I just feel like all I need is one. Because these guys be wasting your time for real. They be leading you in the wrong direction. You just need to find a good one, stick with it, if that's what you're looking for.
You get guys asking you to like do sex without condoms or
Yes.
things like that?
Yes.
How do you handle that?
You gotta say no, because at the end of the day, a lot of these guys are very dirty, and they will have STDs and nasty stuff going on down there that you don't want to catch. So all money, I always say this, all money is not good money. If he says, I want to have sex with no condom, or I want to have head with no condom, I have 500 or a band right now. No, it's not worth it. All money is not good money, and you gonna fuck around and end up in the middle.
That's what I like. See, I'm glad that she learned her lesson from the previous experiences. Money is not good money. She seemed, like I said, she seems like an intelligent young lady. You know what I mean? She seemed like she wants to do right. She seems to actually do right. I still believe she's still searching, me personally. I don't think that person that she's with, she's really concrete. When I mean concrete, meaning she really believes this is who she's gonna be with permanently. But I'm gonna continue.
In the hospital over some big little money that you could go make somewhere else. It might take 10 hours for you to make that. It might take you days to make it, but it's not worth it, for real. That's what I learned.
Let me ask you one more question. What would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
Most important lesson learned in my life. I don't know. Most important.
You're young.
Huh?
You're very young. You haven't learned anything yet.
I am learning things, but there's still a lot more to learn for sure. But
You seem to
when you're,
you seem to have a good head on your shoulders.
huh?
You seem to have a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah, thank you. I just feel one thing I've learned is if somebody like me wants to be in this industry, make sure you have a smart brain and you move the right way. Because if you're really dedicated to it, then you need to think right, move right, so nothing bad happens. Because your life can end like this, especially doing this stuff. So just be smart about every move you do and who you're around, and you can get far, for real.
See, I like
All
that.
right, NaNa, thank you so much for sharing your story.
You're welcome. I mean, there's a lot more to say, but I have brain farts a lot, but.
Thank you.
She seems like she's smart. She seems like she wants to do well. I mean, she obviously looks good or whatnot. So, you know, I'm looking to hear a follow-up review. You know what I'm saying? If she decides to go back on Soft White Underbelly. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings to everybody that joined the live. What I want you guys to do is to hit that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. For those that want to seek consultation, you can seek consultation by hitting me up via Instagram. My Instagram is Ambassador_Ron 2.0. I'm going to say it again, Ambassador_Ron 2.0. Peace and blessings. I appreciate the super chats. 1.